you said, things can turn. The tide can definitely turn for either team. So the Bisons here have the work cut out for them after a huge loss yesterday.
Tip-off is won by the Wesmen. To the Bisons, well, to the Westmen's credit, I guess, they had a much tougher start to their schedule than the Bisons did. And the way the schedule works in Canada West, you don't play every team. And the Bisons have had an easier schedule for sure than the Westmen. Jaworski, he had a foot on the line. And Lynch Blair gets that rebound. The opponents Winnipeg has faced this season combined 39 and 18 record. So they're 6-9 now. They're in the easy part of their schedule now. Easier, I should say. Now they're not going to get a shot away. That doesn't count.
And that's not the way you want to start the game if you're Coach Mike Rainbow.
As expected when these two teams meet, crowd is generally a lot more packed. And on a Saturday night here at the University of Winnipeg, they changed it up. Normally the seats behind here at the top of your screen. Oh, they switched it up. Now we're down to the bottom of the screen, and it's pretty full. It's good to see.
Yeah, it's a nice little different change. It's a nice effect, too, to see the crowd on that. Makes it more feel like an actual game atmosphere.
Rivalry here. Oh, that nearly touched the front line. I think it did, but and Banza, step back three. And Banza takes the most shots of anyone on this team, and it's not really close.
There were no white jerseys down low as well. You know, we need to see some rebounders, and then Justice able to transition.
He's the man to watch for the Bisons. Fifth-year guard from Montreal. Montreal might have that he went to St. Paul's High School.
Yeah, he is a St. Paul's High School product. He was transferred, moved to Winnipeg to go there from Montreal. Yeah.
Lean, 24-point game in scoring, was held to a very quiet night yesterday as Ziwa hits the three. Now, Lean was, by his standards, a 22-point game. Lynch Blair had a huge game. Dishes it off to Mbanza to the wing. Jaworski, not really a good pass to a. Now Cisse has to take a late shot off three. And this has to be almost the worst possible start for Winnipeg so far. That one got in. All was thinking frame for now. Lynch Blair steps through. Can't finish it though.
You know, Justice Saline looks exactly like LeBron James right now.
Exactly like?
No, but you know what I'm saying. But, he's got the LeBron look going on with that beard. I have to just let the viewers know that right now.
A little shorter, but he's very built.
Very built.
6'3", 200 pounds.
And
he said St. Paul's product, 50-year player.
Was on the Canada basketball team that went over to Egypt last summer. So, he's on the radar for a good future in this game, this young man.
Could go over to Europe. Usually the ceiling for the best in Canada basketball. Oh, tried to dish it down low to the big man, but O'Hara lost it.
With O'Hara being open like that, his confidence should have been exuded there, being able to take that jump shot. But nonetheless, with the kick out and the cut to the basket, we're able to recap and recoup on that one.
Oh, Lynch Blair with a ton of speed, that to go. Lynch Blair yesterday put the team on his back. 31 points, 13 of 15 shooting, including 4 of 4 from the free throw line. His best game of the season, is that little floater no good, and whistle blows. 13 a freshman, Cameron O'Hara, 6'7", back. Graduate of St. Paul's as well. As we see for the first time, 8 checking in for the Bisons.
Yeah, Cameron O'Hara came to this team in his second year now as a lot thinner, I've noticed as well. So it was nice for him to show up to training camp ready to go. Looks in great shape out there.
They're trying to size up Tate.
Yeah, Wyatt Tate, the #1 ranked player in the province last year for this Winnipeg Sun Coaches Poll.
On the back door, to Tarver. Lead man off the bench for the Wesmen. Tate, a big part of their future plans here. O'Hara he's part of that too. Think about this team that went to the Final 8 last year, a bit of a Cinderella run for them. That's an offensive foul against Billy Jaworski. You just can't believe it.
Yeah, he doesn't like the call, so we're going to have to come back this way on with yellow.
As he shrugs his way off. You know, this Bison team lost Keith O'Mara, AJ Bassey last year. Two huge players, parts of that run to the Final 8. They'll be losing a lean at the end of this year, but other than him, and Minachoruk is a very young team. A lot of these players will be back for a couple years still.
Smart player.
Right now.
Smart player. Sorry to cut you off there, Christian.
James Wagner, second-year player, averages nearly 20 points a game. He's number 10.
He was also on the junior men's national team where Coach Kirby Shep is an assistant men's coach.
Aline going to go all the way in. Tochi, though, blocked it.
Boys are going to like that.
Fast pace to this early going. And Banza trying to do it all himself, and he ran into some trouble there. 5-minute mark of this first quarter. It's been a flash. 10-4 lead for the Bisons. Bisons without Rashad on their third lead scorer and the leading assist. Concussed in last night's loss. O'Mara just has no problem getting to the basket, but couldn't finish it. Coachy completely beat O'Hara. Now Lynch Blair, ton of contact on O'Hara. And the 6'7" freshman gets a foul. Face to the early going. See a lot of rotation coming in for Coach Rainbow's team. A lot of different players seeing the court in the early going. Keep the proof. First there. 67% shooter from the line on the season, 50 of 76. Just a second of which player will have a seat. Don Dayrit, who saw a flash out of him in the early going. He's had a struggle recently.
Shout out to Don Dayrit with the pink socks in support of breast cancer awareness early on in the month of January.
Had single digits in each of his last 8 games. That shot is offensive rebound opportunity. But back to this. Tochi, tried to go underneath and then had it pinned to the backboard by Dylan.
Good defensive play by the River East Kodiak, former River East Kodiak.
Pass to Ziwa, steps inside the line. Flanks it home, and Ziwa's got fun. Bison's up 12-5, looking to avenge yesterday's defeat. Someone's scoring. Bottom of your screen. It's not on the court, though, so it's okay. Someone's going to save it. Dayrit, deep three, no good. That may be a push-off there for Tochi. Johnson, the rebound. No. And the Wesmen really struggling to shoot early going. Yep. Trying to get all the way to the rim. A lot of contact.
Contact with the 4 white jerseys.
Dixon speeds ahead.
Gets Justice Salim back on his heels and was able to protect the basket. It's a smart player.
Lean shoves Dixon out of his way. Going one-on-one now. No
low and reach.
Dayrit missed both of his shots from 2-point range yesterday. Amazingly, those were his first 2-point field goal attempt. We've got Dayrit and Dixon, 2 rookies on the floor right now. Nate Johnson, senior, but has never played all much. And now without Marcelo Cambola, who was giving them better production off the bench towards the last few games of the 2017 portion of the season, is gone. That lean goes strong to the rim.
Yeah, he went up for like an acrobatic there and turned it into a layup. So
Dixon responds the other way, going hard to the basket, and he gets knocked to the floor. He'll shoot two. Dixon's peak of his freshman season was his first game. 15 points. Has reached double digits once since. Actually has 10 total points over his last 7 games. A 50% free throw shooter. One was missed. Both of them left. Wesmen still stuck on 5. On 12, 14 to 5 with 2:40 to go.
Yeah, it's getting very late now in the first quarter, Christian.
Wagner picks up his dribble, settle it up for Ziwa. Oh, what a pass from Ziwa to Tate, who may have shuffled his feet. Nonetheless, he gets the bucket. Kid's got the thunder sticks tonight. Darver, Dayrit, a lot of space.
Good looking shot. The release looked nice. His feet were set. Body was square.
Sometimes we see it, but when he's that good.
No, there's no question. It all starts with a good pass too. So it was a great pass to him, so he was able to execute off the bat.
Under 2 to go in this opening quarter. It's 16-8 Manitoba.
Nice defense here from the Wesmen. They're going to look to push here in transition, Christian.
Dixon jumped that pass. Tarver. Floater. Oh, left it short, but he follows it up, got his own rebound. Slips through 4 yellow jerseys.
And he goes
Maybe
right
should have kicked it out there. No one was down there to help him. Whistle blows. There's a foul on the floor. So Dixon, who now had 2 fouls already in the first quarter. Time we see Zach Giesbrecht on the floor. John Taylor grad, also a freshman. Ziwa with a burst to the rim, left it short, rebound up, no. Cisse squeezes it. Bounce pass underneath. Good ball rotation. Johnson now. He's sent down to the deck. And he will take a moment to gather his breath before hopping up to 14 seconds back on the shot clock. That's 4 fouls now in the Bisons. So any more in this quarter, they will send the Wesmen to the line. Slowly gets off.
Well, that'll be a way for them to cut this deficit.
Carver, floater, no, left it a little too strong.
And he's going to work extra hard for that rebound as well. Number 5 is John Giesbrecht's younger brother.
John Giesbrecht, assistant on the Westmen's coaching staff. 3-point. Strong 3-point shooting for the Bisons in this quarter. 11-point lead with 25 to go. That's off from Lynch Blair. Giesbrecht. Cicilline, he's the ball. He'll just side. Giesbrecht had a chance to get that rebound. Then Blair go all the way. Look at these.
Swift or something got held up there.
Ziwa deep, that'll count. But a strong quarter from the Manitoba Bisons. 19 points. It's a pretty solid offensive outburst. Not the greatest you've ever seen. They hold the Wesmen to the Bisons. 19-8. As we start with the Bisons inbounding at half. Dylan, Giesbrecht, Wagner, and on the floor. They finished the quarter. Cisse, Schwartz, Carver, Lynch Blair, and Ambanza for the Wesmen. They're trying to take Tarver. Good D so far, and that was a well-defended possession. Ambanza trying to go to coast. Knocked out of bounds by Dylan. Cisse looking for an outlet. They'll just toss it up to the safety valve. Almost too high for Tarver. Eight seconds left, just settling for a really deep shot. Not a good possession again. First out of the quarter break from Winnipeg did not look good.
No, I did not. I have to agree with you on that one.
Giesbrecht goes to the elbow, pops it. 21-8 Bisons, and unless Winnipeg can show some signs of life here, you get the feeling already. I know it's really early, but you just get the feeling that there could be an avalanche here coming against the Wesmen. Especially the way yesterday's game went. Bisons want to respond in a big way on the road, back in their house.
Especially being losers of 3 straight.
That's an offensive foul. Dillon was planted. Good defense again by the Bisons. Bit of a press from the Wesmen, but they sag off. Playing man here. Bisons have been able to get some jump shots open. Aline chucks that off the shin of Jaworski. They play on. Cisse is fouled. Man, a couple of people stopped playing. They thought it was a kick ball.
Yeah, exactly.
But it wasn't.
It was not. No.
Chucked off the shin of Jaworski. That's just a play on.
Yeah, it's only a kickball if it's intentional, so.
Cisse now at the line. 10 of 18 on the season, making 11 of 19. Third-year science student out of Oak Park High.
Yeah.
Got it.
Able to break the double-digit barrier now. 8:18 left to play in the second.
It's been an offensive slog for the Wesmen. They still have just 3 baskets in this game. Nice bounce pass to Aline. Ooh, acrobatic layup, but it.
We got numbers here, boys.
A little too much English. Now, Mbanza the other way, missed it, but Tarver cleans it up.
Oh, yes. Able to hang on the rim there a little bit, that basketball.
Oh, turnover. Lane's player bounce pass. Mbanza.
Oh, way up there. Yeah, that's what you're going to want to see for them to come back. Force Coach Kirby Shepard to take a timeout.
A burst from the Wesmen. They needed it. Down by 7 now. They needed some. Well, yeah, you've got as well Mbanza's from Toronto. Nate Johnson's from Toronto. DJ Dixon's from Toronto. And Spaz Nikolov. If you want to talk about East, he's from Bulgaria. Winnipeg sets up a bit of a press, but oh, that's going to be a foul on Tarver, yep. On the push. Pretty clear. Winnipeg was playing a zone out of press, but now they're back to man. 3-pointer is short. Quick trigger there from the lane. Cisse speeding ahead.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I thought that had a little bit too much speed on the, like, strength on it, but unfortunately it was able to stay down.
Tough to when you're but he there. Ziwa snuck behind the D, but they got back in time. Nice bounce pass to Dillon. RMG Dillon points. Still built knee scratch. Up inside to Jaworski, who lost control and stepped out of bounds. Josh Gandier checking in. Pretty full house here tonight at the Duckworth Center. Aline drives through 3 white jerseys. That's a tough take. And a turnover.
Costly turnover as they're trying to get back into it. Those are not the mistakes that you want.
Ziwa was a strong finish.
Acrobatic layup finish again from the yard.
Karen Ziwa stepping up with the injury to Rashawn Brown tonight. Again, in the half court, Wesmen have really struggled to generate looks. And Vanza settles for a long, just contested jumper. Carver, he's grabbed there.
Stay on the ground, yeah, of course.
Pretty clear grab, and that gets the whistle. Garrett on the floor to do one thing only, and that's it. Garrett's taken 88 shots this season. 19 of them have been from inside the arc. Rest from three. Made 1 or 2 already today. Here's about where the ball should be inbounded. Front court. Which is, I think, regardless, you play on. Things happen. You forget about them. The NBA shot doesn't count because the foul on the floor first goes against Zach Giesbrecht. Gives him 2 for the game. Injury to Brown means Giesbrecht probably well. Garrett for 2.
Able to stay down for the shooter.
Giesbrecht averages 13 minutes a game, and he's probably going to surpass the first half. Nice looking shot from Wagner. Smooth throw, sophomore. And lead is 11 for Manitoba. Johnson sets the screen. Where are they going? 8 to shoot, and they've got nothing going on. That's what they get out of this. They settle for a long three, and it's an air ball.
11-point game here.
And Vanza court complete.
Wow, Josh Gant in the game. That was like completely got lost in translation there.
And the green rail. Inside. Wagner with a good bucket.
Yeah, very frustrating here now for Wesmen. I mean, if you're a Wesmen supporter, this is very hard to watch it, be aggressively pounded on your home court.
Offensive. Regina, by the way, 87 coming into today. That's the Wesmen's next opponent. Fraser Valley, where the Bisons are going, they're 5-11 right now. UBC Okanagan not likely a playoff team as they're just in their infancy in the Johnson, one tough shot.
Yeah, very tough shot, but able to get his own rebound and give them another 14.
Cisse on the second look. And a third opportunity now. Carver drives baseline.
With that mismatch there. Defender.
5 to go. The second quarter, Bison's up 29-18. Oh, Wagner's floater. Nicely done. Wagner with 6 points and a quick blank for the Bisons.
Oh, and he's going to be happy with.
I mean, it goes in. It's 3 points. Still not high, but he'll take it. Wait, or pardon me, that's takedown low. If it hit in the face, you nearly failed it. And an assistant. They get up out of the way. They show their agility. Guy just want to take the charge from the bench. Oh my. Cisse called for offensive foul. Disbelief on the Wesmen bench. Not blocked there. Ziwa and Cisse having a little discussion about it now as Aline, hot knife through butter, gets to the rim easily. Aline has 8. That's no good. Aline has 9, pardon me. Carver nearly pulled in. Instead, he just stops. Put it in. 11 points for Tarver, has nearly half of the Wesmen total. They're down 35-23 here with 2:35 left in that first half. Wagner escapes.
Oh, wow.
For Tarver, they just say play on. Wagner having a big second quarter. 8 points here in this frame. Banza, nice drive and kick. And a good rebound by Johnson.
there.
Oh, yeah, to see him there.
Oh,
Another rebound. C finishes it off.
so hey, what the boys?
Doesn't. Check under 150 to go. Ziwa, good look for 3. No.
It's going to be a hard fight, but they think that they have it in.
Tarver in transition. He followed that shot. He knew it was off right away. That's trying to save it. Ziwa does. And then Aline. I mean, he passed it right to Tate, who let it go.
Yeah. I know someone else.
That pass was right to him, man. And to continue to look at that just from Aline after that. Tate has a seat. That's an unforced error on the Bisons. Jaworski's been quiet today.
Very quiet, yes.
Cisse, tie up, loose ball on the floor. Foul's going to be called on Tarver. That's 2 on the Baltimore native. So Johnson, just a brief second of breath on the bench, will come back in. 1:14 to go in this second quarter. Both teams have 4 fouls, so if there are any more in this half, they will be shooting. O'Hara started the game. He's back on the floor now. We're in the green socks. 13 for the Bisons. Aline takes that 3. It's about 9 people there for the rebound. What a save. Oh, that was a dangerous pass. Somehow got in there. Jaworski contact and
that's
the
going to get them more. Yep.
Big possession there from Winnipeg as they try to cut this under 10 points. Cameron O'Hara came on for just a quick second, and then he has to go back again on the bench. 3 fouls now. Jaworski at the line. Makes it a 3-point play. For the first time since the quarter, the lead is single digits. 37 seconds left. Bisons have led this whole game. Giesbrecht's floater in the lane is good. Shot clock and game clock is about a 2-second difference. It's in the ball handler's hands. That's Mbanza, the main point guard. To the wing, Johnson for three. He's fouled! A 4-point play possibly for the Wesmen. That could be the break the Wesmen need heading into the halftime break. Johnson, who on the season is 4 of 29 from three until that shot.
Shot there.
And now a chance. 2 seconds, 1 second. A lean for three. That's good if it goes. From him in the West. Managed to cut the lead to just 7 heading into the halftime break.
Very happy into the locker room so
Winnipeg was 10 of 23, 1 of 7 from three, 3 of 3 from the line. On the game, Manitoba shooting 51%, Winnipeg shooting 31%, including 2 of 15 from three. And Winnipeg starts with the ball here in the second half.
Going to control the tempo.
In the half court, it has been a struggle for the most part. Cisse trying to go one-on-one baseline. He had a chance, left it short though. And now a scramble, a rugby scrum. Winnipeg comes away with it. Mbanza.
Good rebound by Cameron O'Hara here.
Couple chances by Winnipeg. They get nothing. See what Manitoba does. Aline ran into O'Hara, who's trying to set a screen for him. Kicks out for three. That's nothing. Really tough possession for Manitoba.
Yeah, 2 halves. This very well could be the half where you see who take over.
Manitoba with 39 in that half. They average 81 points a game, so they're just below their season average, really, for that half. Shooting 51%. Not much more you can ask for them. Defensively, playing a very strong game. Lynch Blair, left hand.
Oh, right over the...
Lynch Blair, 1 of 6 in the first half. Gets the first chance to go in the second half. And then an offensive foul against O'Hara. That is 4 on Cameron O'Hara, who just stands there. And his arms extended in the universal body language of, what did I do?
Yeah.
Curiously, Manitoba had 1 offensive rebound in that first half. Oh, Cisse wasn't looking.
Will.
Yeah. And as Mbanza lets it go, he realizes his target's not looking. But it was too late. Justice Aline in that first half, leading the way for Manitoba with 11 points. Bad miss there from Wagner in the rebound. Dillon got up there, and finally an offensive rebound. Dillon goes to the line. Mbanza gets his first. Dillon on the season, a 58% shooter from the line. Almost faded away on the free throw. Two there, and the lead's 7. Blair. Oh, a lot of contact.
Oh, just some of that.
Pass intercepted, though. Now 4-on-2. That goes off the foot of Diwa, yeah. Lynch player almost lost control. Tarver has some space, little floater. That's his bread and butter. He's got it. Baker's dozen, leading the way for Winnipeg. Handoff is botched. And Winnipeg gets it done just like that. Down by 5. A chance to get closer. Start to the half. Closing the deficit. It's deflected. No harm, no foul. We'll eventually look for Jaworski on the roll. That's a really tough 3.
Oh.
Not a great shot selection there. On with the back, the overcooked the jumper. So how do they set up the half court here? And Manza trying to speed through the D. Drive. Kick for Jaworski, short, but he follows his shot. Oh, what a pass underneath.
That rocket of a pass to find him.
It's a 3-point game. Whistle on the ground. And Manza's second foul of this quarter and of the game. .6:32 to go in this third quarter. It's a 6-2 run to start this quarter. And now another chance. 2-1. Oh! And back here in the backcourt, foul goes against Aline. Him and Tarver go to the ground, and Aline gets for the. He was frustrated before the play, arguing with the ref about something that happened earlier in the quarter. Perhaps it over what's there. Gets called for the unsportsmanlike foul, which means shot and possession. So Tarver makes
these are crucial free throws. Very crucial possession here.
I mean, Winnipeg had a 2-on-1 there anyway, and likely would have scored. But now you get 2 shots, you get them both. Tarver has 15 points, and now you get a possession anyway. Dandy really close to a turnover the other way. Now Cisse cuts it, and Winnipeg is in the lead. Their first lead of the game as they're off to a 10-2 run to start this third quarter. Oh, here comes the answer, though, from Aline.
Oh,
wow.
Wow, good give and go there for himself.
And Banza, they're fronting Tochi, but he left it short. Good idea.
Oh.
Now ahead, Aline the other way with the slam. And the many kids in attendance love that.
Probably one of the coolest feelings in the world has got to be slam dunking a basketball.
Tarver trying to answer with a 3. Tarver having a game. He can do this. He can get hot. 18 for Tarver. He was the team's leading scorer a year ago, despite not starting the game. 45-45 with 5:10 to go in this quarter.
Big 3 there.
Spins out. I mean,
we have ourselves a basketball game here, Christian, with 5 minutes left to play in the third quarter.
Tarver, heat check.
And he gets his own rebound.
Good hustle by Tarver. In a blink of an eye, he has his own rebound 3 feet from the bucket. Defensively, very strong effort from these Wesmen in this quarter. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, you're definitely not enjoying that one.
They're saying Tochi with his offhand got him on the head, and Tate's checking his nose, which would indicate that he did get hit. The block was, I mean, a stifler, but he just on the offhand got him. So to the line goes Tate. His first free throw attempts of his university basketball career right here.
Park product.
Nothing but net on both. He's got 6 points, and that means we're tied again at 47. We worried early on that it could get out of hand. And I said this, it could be an avalanche for the Bisons, but it's come back the other way. We're tied at 47 with 4:15 to go in the third quarter. Johnson drives baseline. He's fouled.
Gets that, yeah, you saw the hold there.
Cisse, when he was taken off the court there, was yelling at his team, we're up 2, get positive, get some energy.
Yeah, keep that morality up there. That's exactly what you're going to want to see, and you don't want to hear that from him in the fourth quarter when that's. So it's good that he stepped up and he did that now. He created that type of flow into their minds now.
Johnson. No problem on those two. Johnson giving some good production in this game. Recently, he's had a much better go of things after a really difficult start to this season, shooting-wise. That's putting it lightly. Underneath, Wagner. In his first 9 games of the season, Johnson was 5 of 36 from the field.
Boom.
But here he is now with 8 points tonight. He has 24 points in his last 3 games coming into this one after having, again, just 5 buckets in his first 9 games. Spinning, Alim, top of your screen. Ziwa.
Oh,
stutter step. They've got away with the travel in the
ball
doesn't
don't
matter.
lie, right? Exactly. I thought so myself. He got away with a bit of a travel.
Now Lynch Blair going in. DLB to the rim with a burst of speed, and Winnipeg has a 4-point lead. An electric possible fourth quarter coming up between these two crosstown rivals. Wagner, deflected pass, Aline, they need the answer. Off the back of the rim.
Garrett able to get push that one away to Lynch Blair.
Oh, Lynch Blair nearly lost the handle. A great job by Ziwa to get that into the hands of Aline. Now one-on-one Aline all the way in. Aline with 15 as Dixon will tap the brakes a little bit here. 53-51, Wesmen lead with 2:25 to go in the third. Oh, telegraphed pass. Giesbrecht gets it. And now 3-on-2. Wagner sidesteps. Dixon could not get the three-point play. Dixon will get his third personal. And Wagner will shoot 2. Real good atmosphere is brewing here at the Duckworth Center here. Both good from Wagner. At the point of the season, I mean, in a 20-game campaign, every game matters, but when you're near the home stretch here, only a couple weeks left, every game matters that much more. Winnipeg Wesmen right now in 13th place as Dixon goes hard to the rack. One of the more vocal I've ever heard this Wesmen bench tonight. Talking, communicating, trying to get this win. Wagner for 3. James Wagner coming alive here. He's got 17. "90 seconds left in this third quarter. It's been a fun third quarter. Cisse goes baseline. Dixon.
Able to slap. That is a nice looking play by the young guard.
You could hear the slap from where we're sitting.
Okay,
And that's 4 fouls now on both teams. Both teams have been so close to the bonus in every single quarter, but they haven't hit it yet. Dixon at the line. Splash on the first. A 52% free throw shooter. Freshman from Toronto, studying kinesiology. No problem. 58-56.
What's the post name? What's the post name?
Wagner. Oh, able to escape Johnson, and a foul called against, I believe, Manitoba. It's against Helene. That's 2 on Helene, and that is shooting fouls now, because that's 5 on the Bisons. It just looked to me like a contested rebound. I'm not sure there was enough to call a foul there.
Foul there, it was just the boys going for a ball, right? I mean, no, you just got to let them play.
So Johnson will go to the line. Winnipeg won't complain.
The reffing sometimes, I mean, it can always slow down the momentum with some of the calls that, both coaches have been happy with that sequence as well, as you saw.
Johnson, pure 4 of 4 from the line. He's got 10.
Because we heard Coach Sean Gieswick over here at the bench just screaming out for pay attention to the post, for Johnson to be aware.
Intensity is high as Johnson will pick up that, which is also the 5th on the Wesmen. Dixon will have a seat for Lynch Blair with 56.3 to go in this third quarter. Manitoba started it up 39-32. Winnipeg has managed to pull ahead for now, scoring 27 points in this quarter.
Yeah,
Manitoba has 18.
We're definitely in for a good fourth quarter.
See what is it at the line. Bisons are down by 1. Nate Johnson giving the Wesmen great minutes off the bench. He'll have a seat now with 17 to go on this shot clock, 45 on the game clock for the third quarter. Down low, Jaworski.
Oh, Billy, right off, good find.
The movement that the Wesmen have shown on offense in this third quarter is just night and day from the first half. Completely different attack. Aline escapes for 3.
Nice
Big
shot.
time. Big bucket for Aline. We're tied at 61. And Banza going 1 on 3.
Oh, yes, there we go.
Bisons will have the last shot. Ziwa, 3 to shoot. 2, Wagner, he's got room. He buries it. That puts the Bisons ahead by 1, 64-63. Wagner, and very good free throw shooting for this Winnipeg team tonight. 12 of 15 for a team that's normally a 63% shooting team. Aline around the screen just chucks a 3, no good. Lynch player sizing up Dillon. Bounce pass, Cisse. No good, but he got his own rebound. Scramble inside. Winnipeg's really been going the baseline a lot here in the second half. It's been working for them. They found a space to carve out and exploit. Ziwa on the other end.
Squeeze that.
And no one down there from the Bisons to rebound. Lynch Blair going end to end. Getting a piece of that was Wagner. deflected. And now Ziwa nearly lost the handle. But he's able to
running out of
steer
bounds.
back out. Wagner wide open at the bottom of your screen, and now Aline. He gets free for three. Aline has 21, and the Bisons are back up by 4. Wesmen trying to withstand this early charge. Lynch Blair, the fake. The drive inside. And the foul.
Wow,
yes.
with the blocking
with contact. Lynch Blair finishes it off. He's got 10, and the lead is back to 1. Dillon with a quick trigger 3. And Darmjit Dillon, a 25% three-point shooter, has made a couple tonight.
4-point Bison lead here.
Team's creating opportunities here. Tarver now hits the cutting Lynch Blair. A lot of contact. And he'll go right back to the free throw line. Dillon now is 4. These two teams come into this game with bad free throw shooting records. They both are not good at free throws. Manitoba, second last in the country, 61%. They have not missed from the line tonight.
No, they have not, and they continue to produce good points from that.
And the Wesmen back at the line again. They're not a whole lot better. 63.5%, 42nd in the country out of 47. But here they are tonight. They've made 15 of 18. So one of the big weaknesses of these teams has not been that tonight. 2-point lead for the Bisons. That's a tough shot. My goodness, Justice Aline. The English on that one.
That's a costly turnover there.
Turnover now 3-on-1. Wagner goes in. Strong defense from Cisse. Keep it alive. Tate had it stripped. Now a long lead pass. Lynch Blair. 1-on-4. Oh, they call an offensive foul. You got to be careful, Lynch Blair here. Watch the technical. I heard a second whistle. Well,
that's a game-changing
emotions
play right there.
getting
high
here. It's been a tense game. Tense second half. It's between two rivals. It's a close game, and it's a game both teams want and need as they try to improve playoff positioning. In Manitoba's case, try to get into the playoff picture. In Winnipeg's case, can we get an offensive
right
foul
back
the
again.
other way? That goes against Wagner. Oh, it's tense. Gotta love it. Makes it a lot more fun to be here to watch the game when it's a close, tense game between two rivals. You know, Johnson off glass. How about Nate Johnson today? 12 points. Giving them very valuable contribution off the bench. Yesterday's game offered no intensity at all, but we got it tonight. Tate, cross court. It's Wagner, a tough 2.
Yeah, very tough 2.
Johnson with the board.
You got numbers, boys. Oh,
no,
they don't
not really.
actually. Yeah, no,
Tarver,
they don't.
though. Gets it back. Floater in the lane. Sean Tarver. First bucket of the quarter for him. We are tied at 72. Timeout, Manitoba.
We haven't seen either team be able to capitalize again and create a big lead from either
back and
standpoint.
forth, everyone's had an answer. One team shoves, the other team shoves back. No actual shoving yet. It could get to that point, though.
Yeah.
10 on the shot clock. Aline has the ball. Trying to escape the coverage. Wagner now has it go off and bans his hands. Just 3 on the shot clock now. Just about a catch and shoot situation here for Manitoba. Whistle blows. And we have a discussion here between officials. Is it about the clock? Well, whatever it was, we're not going to know because everything stays the same. Wagner spins for 3. Off the rim.
Yeah, it's going to be tough now.
Good closeout. 72 all with 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Dixon, Johnson, and Banza, Tarver, Cisse on the floor for the Wesmen. Johnson for 3. Got it! Nate Johnson with the game of his life.
And
Banza nearly got the steal.
Touch by Dixon there.
Nate Johnson, the 5th year from Toronto. He's had a good run of late. 10 of 17, his last 3 games coming in. He has 15 tonight. Giesbrecht, quick 3, just short. They fight for the rebound. It goes.
They'll stay with Bisons, actually.
Yeah, they keep it that way. O'Hara back in now with 4 fouls, number 13 there for the Bisons. He hasn't played a lot tonight. He was in foul trouble early, and every time he's come back in, he's picked up a foul pretty quickly after that.
There it is. There's the
5-second violation. The defense of Winnipeg has stepped up for sure. Winnipeg up by 3. Their biggest lead of the game was 4. And Banza inside to Johnson. Lost track.
Keeps fighting, keeps whipping himself. Lower under the basket.
Feed the hot hand. Nate Johnson has 17. Oh, there's a good pass. Aline floating
right over
through the air. He has 25. 6th leading scorer in the nation. Justice Aline.
Wow.
The whistle goes against Aline. That's now 4 on Aline. He's not going anywhere. So Dylan, O'Hara, and Aline have 4 fouls each. Offense from unlikely sources tonight. And Banza, the leading scorer on this team, has 4 points. Dixon, tough shot off the rim. What a rebound, though, by Tarver. And he could not get the follow. .430 to go. An exciting game between the 2 Winnipeg schools. It's exactly what you would have hoped for. Wagner in a tough spot. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Oh, he's in a real tough spot. Ziwa, quick 3. Had to take it. Had no choice. Didn't fall. Dixon running the post here. They're running the point, pardon me. Everyone out of the key right now. Oh, Ziwa dives ahead. Oh, but it rolls out of bounds. Timeout called by the Wesmen. They'll be inbound. If a make, they can advance it. Kirby Shep is in disbelief. Yeah, they got to inbound it from here. I was going to say, I didn't think they could advance that. 5 seconds to shoot now. 4, 3, and Banza, full court sprint.
Oh, got that rebound. And there's
a whistle
himself a
blows.
tip to the line, yeah.
That's going to drive a coach crazy. I thought the shot clock had run out before that had happened.
Exactly, yeah.
I thought it, because I didn't hear the horn and then the whistle sounded. They may have reset the shot clock without it hitting the rim, which is totally on the scorer's bench for that mistake. So I think Kirby Shep might have a case there on the Bisons.
Yeah, he
sideline.
certainly does, yeah.
Tough break, but still, you got to overcome some adversity. Won't be the first time. Aline will just take that three.
It was a good-looking shot, though, from a good player.
Kirby Shep will always be okay with Aline pulling the trigger. Doesn't matter where from. And Vanza being very quiet offensively, but a great pass to Cisse.
Oh, the
Winnipeg, their biggest lead of the night. It's a 7-point lead, 81-74, as we roll to the 3-minute mark. Aline, you know he's going to be impatient here. Oh, he could have called a push-off. Instead, it's a throwaway. That would have been a foul out for Aline if they'd called that. Now Mbanza, they can slow it down now.
Yeah, this is all about clock management now.
Johnson posting up against Aline of all people. Really tough fadeaway.
Where's the hold?
They call
there
it.
There it is.
The grab called against Giesbrecht. Manitoba calls the time fouls in favor, if you want to call it in favor, of Manitoba. They have 7 more. Kirby Shep's trying to get an explanation why the foul is called on Giesbrecht, who now has 4 as well. Cisse, as the Wesmen have been fantastic at the line tonight. Uncharacteristically fantastic. Missed the second, of course, as soon as I say that. 8-point lead for Winnipeg. Aline going in himself. They call a foul. It almost looked like he just slipped. They call a hold.
Makeup call.
No complaints from the Wesmen bench. Cisse picks up the foul. Wagner tried to dish it down to Ziwa, who just tossed it right to Mbanza. 2-on-1. Lynch Blair with a lot of contact. He's okay. A hard foul. Giesbrecht's night is over.
Wow, he picked up.
He's out wide. Tate comes in. Lynch Blair at the line. They try to build on this lead, which right now is 8. Getting a little tight at the line now. They missed the last 2. $17 for Lynch Blair. The lead is 9 for the Wesmen as they're on a 9-0 run. This was a tie game at one point at 74. Bisons have just gone ice cold his last few minutes. They need this.
Oh, and they couldn't find it there.
Back rim. No rush for the Wesmen now. And Banza just going to take it right to the rim. Oh, he wanted to slam it. It got knocked away, but Tarver finds it.
That was aggressive play.
The lead is 11 for Winnipeg as Mbanza picks up a cheapie. That 3 now. What a turnaround in this game. 22-10 is the margin of this quarter in favor of the Wesmen. With back and forth affair to start, but Manitoba's gone ice cold. And another foul now on Winnipeg as they're picking up a lot of fouls. One more, and they're sending Manitoba to the line the rest of the way. Both teams in the bonus now. Aline unable to get going here. Tate steps through and misses, but he'll shoot 2. 3 fouls in the last 2 defensive possessions for the Wesmen. 2 of them going against Cisse. And now Tate at the line. He made his first 2 collegiate free throws of his career earlier in this game. Deficit is not impossible for the Bisons, but it's pretty large. 10 points with 1:27 to go. Now it's 9. Take care of the ball if you're the Wesmen, and you should be good. Oh, but there's a turnover. Aline now driving in. He gets to the rim. A quick burst from the Bisons. They're not going away quietly.
No, they certainly aren't.
1:14 to go. A timeout by the Wesmen. And so Winnipeg will have to watch Justice Aline go to the line now if the clock stopped to cut into this lead even further. 70% free throw shooter. They called the unsporting foul on Tarver, which gives them 2 shots here. He missed the second though. So Winnipeg is in danger of giving up. They've already given up 3 points on this possession. A bucket and a sporting foul, which gave them a free throw, and now another opportunity to score. It's a 6-point game. The lead was 11. Pretty quick turnaround. Now Dillon goes in. He scores. There's a minute left, and the lead is only 4.
Yes, it's going to be tough. Ivy White.
Winnipeg keeps it as it gets chaotic here in the final stretch. 57 seconds. 7-0 run by the Bisons. They've risen back. Now Lynch Blair sees an opening. A lot of contact, a block, and 2 shots. A lot of contact. Now, it looked like there were 2 Bisons there. One probably could have drawn the charge, but the other one gets called for the block. As Lynch Blair gingerly, he's still trying to collect himself. Big free throws now. Wesmen have been really good at the line tonight. Will that continue? Lynch Blair, no on the first.
That really could have put the game out of reach.
Makes the second. 5-point lead for the Wesmen. Taking a lot of time off the clock here. Aline, really tough shot.
Very tough shot.
Big rebound by Lynch Blair. He escapes. Got to get across half. Somehow kept control, and Johnson, lays it in. Wondering if there was supposed to be a foul intentionally on the Bisons. They did not foul Lynch Blair, and Johnson just heads up, ran the court. Dillon, no good. Rebound, Wagner got it. But with just 8.3 seconds left, the Wesmen are up 5. Fantastic game here at the Duckworth Center tonight. The Wesmen trying to close it out with a win and a sweep of their crosstown rivals. Cisse gets it in. Just deflected. So somehow 1.3 seconds came off the clock there. That's probably too much. They get it into Tarver. He's fouled with 6 seconds left. And now it's simple. Make the 2 free throws. You make it a 3-possession game. And if it's not iced already, it's going to be curtains for the Bisons. Tarver got the first. 25 for Sean Tarver, leading the way. Short on the second, not the end of the world. 2 seconds, 1 second. A lean, that'll count. Doesn't matter. And the Winnipeg Wesmen have swept the Manitoba Bisons. A game after a bad first quarter, you had to wonder if it would ever